Hi there, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light to y'all here. We're here with your August 1st to the 31st of the month reading, and I'm splitting the deck. Sagittarius, you have Temperance and the Magician. Both cards that speak to the Sagittarius archetype. Here, sandwiching, I'm hearing the many possibilities of creation, whatever that may mean in particular for you. And it's like they're like, I'm getting it as like you are, I'm hearing stepping on stage. Okay, I'm hearing for the final sound check, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm hearing values. I'm hearing contracts as well here with the Father of Swords, and the Mother of Swords, which have popped out. Father and Mother of Swords. Okay, the Two of Cups right beneath here. The Father of Swords, Nine of Swords here, right over the Two of Cups. Father of Swords is mirroring the Nine of Swords. There is, for a number of you, perhaps an individual you may be dealing with, an air sign. Who is preparing, okay, to, I'm hearing mediate. I'm hearing mediate things. I'm hearing also, I'm hearing meditate. I'm hearing, though, also Mother of Pentacles here in reverse, right beneath the Fool here in reverse, the Hermit in reverse. Okay, I'm hearing, though, manipulate, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm seeing it as like looking over the Nine of Swords, but there may be focus on presentation, the Magician, the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is mirroring the Two of Cups. Dear Sagittarius, I'm hearing Pisces here, and you came through, and Pisces is reading the 1st to the 31st of the month of August. Okay, but Nine of Cups here as well, perpendicular to the Magician. Okay, I'm getting for a number of you, there's preparation on behalf of another individual. It could be, yet again, it's like strategic, or I'm getting it as like interpretive. I'm hearing values again, the Six of Swords here, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Scorpio, you may be dealing with Scorpio. You have the Three of Wands. And just as I say, Scorpio, the Son of Cups, you may be dealing with a water sign as well. The Son of Cups sits just beneath the Three of Wands, and it may be your very own energy as well. The Four of Cups sits at the very base, right over the Magician, looking back at the Six of Pentacles, looking back at the Six of Swords. Scorpio wants to speak out for you. And to you, I'm hearing with you, there is a focus on confrontation. Sagittarius, I'm hearing Pisces as well. This theme came through as well for Pisces. You may be dealing with the Pisces, the Ace of Cups coming through for you as well, the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. All three came through for Pisces. Okay, the Sun and the Tower sitting just in the very center of your spread. Sagittarius, the Fool, the card of Aquarius in the Major Arcana, horizontally laid at the top right-hand corner of the spread. The Hermit, the card of Virgo, right beneath here. The Fool, I'm hearing chance. I'm hearing chapter, whatever that may be in particular for you. Okay, there's a focus perhaps on a new beginning with this individual. Take it as you will. The Son of Swords upright, the Daughter of Wands here in reverse. Now, Sagittarius, there's a focus on I'm getting it as vision. Okay, what is I'm hearing conversation that is first had on an energetic, I'm hearing emotional, imaginative level. What is I'm hearing the conversation that happens, I'm hearing behind closed doors, I'm hearing in the back room, whatever that may mean in particular for you. There's a focus here, and for a number of this may be happening again on an energetic, spiritual, emotionally based level, and it may be happening right on a personal level in a certain way. Everything right can be taken right in a certain way, a matter of interpretation, but I'm hearing here specifically exclusivity factor. There is the desire to speak out about things in a way that it's like, okay, we're not just, I'm hearing speaking through the headpiece. It's like, we're not just, I'm hearing passing each other notes. I'm hearing bloodline, whatever that may mean in particular for you, Sagittarius. Okay, this came through for Pisces as well. Nonetheless, let's get a Celtic cross out here for you, Sagittarius, and see what comes through. There's a focus though on communication though, and I want to situate these three cards at the very apex of your reading. The Ace of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands and the Ace of Cups sandwiching the Four of Pentacles. Okay, there's a whole lot of, I'm getting meditation here. The Five of Swords right at the base of the Four of Pentacles, or maybe focus on hearing specifically on translocation. The Three of Wands again wants to split out, and the Daughter of Wands as well. Okay, well, heed that. here, Sagittarius. Okay. The devil here in reverse, bending out the high priestess. You may be dealing with the Pisces. Dear Sagittarius, I'm hearing Scorpio as well. There is perhaps a focus on where we take our things. I'm hearing our work. Scorpio, the moon coming through. I'm beckoned to pull that card and reshuffle. Okay, there is Ten of Cups in reverse, the Five of Pentacles upright in the recent past. The moon sits upright in the deep past. The Seven of Pentacles here, mirroring the moon. I'm hearing that with the moon. Seven of Pentacles in your current state. I'm beckoned to shuffle. Okay. So interesting the way that these cards are coming through for you. Sagittarius, the Sun of Pentacles in reverse in the final outcome. The Ace of Wands in reverse in your hopes and or fears position. The Judgment card in reverse is what leads you into the final outcome of the Sun of Pentacles. The Hierophant sits in reverse in your environmental position. Sagittarius, the Ten of Cups in reverse in your energetic pathway that is sort of overlapping with the recent past position. Okay, we'll heed that. The Seven of Pentacles in your current state connected to the Five of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles upright in your near future. The Justice card in reverse here as well, sitting just next to the near future card. Okay, I'm seeing that as these two being connected. Now what's interesting, Sagittarius, is that you have both the Hierophant and Justice, both cards speaking to the Venus archetype related to matters of, let's say, give and take, also finances, also what is very clearly cast, I'm hearing, as certain variables for your work. And there could be a focus on your judgment as well. There could be a focus on legality for a number of you. There could be a focus on restructuring. I'm getting related to the actual physical habitat. I'm hearing also the context through which we perform. There is a it's like I'm taking the pieces to the puzzle apart so I can better understand not just how they fit together, but what each piece is and serves as for me as a I'm hearing pivotal point of my my future, whatever that may mean in particular for you. And it's like I'm getting it as like you're finding I'm hearing clarity with what in a certain way you feel is relevant, what in a certain way you feel is also a source of passion for you, okay, of your creativity. And it's like, this is something that really excites me. I'm hearing for a number of you, the Son of Wands sits at the very base of the stack in reverse, looking back at the Ace of Wands, looking back at Judgment. The Hierophant's looking over at the Judgment card, over at the Son of Wands. The Son of Pentacles is looking up at the Son of Wands. Okay, Sagittarius, let's pull another spread here for you. And I'm beckoned to mention here, I've added a new service. It is an energetic matrix assessment for two individuals. And if you'd like to sort of take a look at how it is that your energies are integrating with that of another, what is like, what's going on here specifically in this partnership, what I'm hearing paradigm, what is it that is being created on an energetic level in this partnership, however that may be relevant for you. I'm getting here Pisces at the very front of your theme. Yet again, if this is, let's say, something of interest to you, Sagittarius, feel free to read more on that service via the link in the description box below, okay? Yet again, and that will sort of take a look at how the energy of, let's say, each individual is interacting with one another. So, right, there's a physical sort of side and component to the interactions, right, that we hold, that we have with others, and what is, though, happening on an energetic level, right? And sometimes it's like, well, I'm hearing I just gave them a hug, and I just gave that other person a hug too, but the hug that I gave to that one person and then that one person is completely different, feels completely different, and what may be sort of at play there on an energetic level could be a focus and absolutely provide a sense of illumination as it pertains to how a certain interaction is sort of eliciting a certain emotion or feeling, and perhaps also materializing. And so let's say if that's a focus for you, what I'll do is I'll take a look at how your energetic sort of modes of expression are being sort of met, okay, on varying levels, to see exactly, yet again, it's like, how is your frequency, again, perhaps in different ways in channels interacting with their frequency, okay? And it could sort of answer questions like, why do I feel this way about this person? Why is it that, yet again, whenever I'm around them, I feel in this way? And it doesn't necessarily have to be a certain type of relationship, just simply how it is that two individuals may be interacting, okay? Now, and it could apply to business partnerships, so take it as you will, to your Sagittarius. There is here, okay, I'll read all the cards off to you. The Seven of Cups upright in the deep past, the Daughter of Pentacles in reverse in the recent past, the Eight of Swords in reverse in the current state, the Daughter of Cups in reverse in your energetic pathway that leads you into the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, okay, in your advice position, the Ten of Wands in reverse in the near future, Six of Wands upright in your hopes and fears, the Five of Wands in reverse in the final outcome, the Hangman yet again sits in your theme, and it's upright, okay? This is a card of Pisces mirroring the Star, Sagittarius, the Seven of Wands upright smacked up in between these two, okay, the Emperor in reverse, in your environmental position, the Lovers in reverse in your energetic pathway that leads you into this environmental position card of the Emperor. You may be dealing with an Aries. I'm hearing, have yet to fully disclose, I'm hearing specifically I'm hearing their feelings, I'm hearing their heart, whatever that may mean in particular for you. Again, it can be taken, perceived, and interpreted in a number of ways, and it may be your very own energy, the archetype of Aries, and we've all got every sign in our chart, right? We've all got Aries somewhere in our chart. There's a focus, though, on, I'm hearing a sort of physicality to the presentation as well, and you have the Daughter of Wands here that sits in reverse. There could be focus on preparation of communication, I'm hearing, also in a way that is like, I don't want to just, I'm hearing, write it to them on a post-it note, and I'm hearing stick it on their door, but I want there to be a certain, I'm hearing, again, it's like a well thought out, well meditated, planned, I'm hearing strategically, means of delivering, I'm hearing my heart-bound message, I'm hearing thoughts, I'm hearing heartfelt wishes as well, whatever that may mean in particular for you. Again, I'm getting related to the Emperor, related to the Ace of Cups, as well as the Daughter of Wands in reverse, the Son of Swords upright, and the Fool in reverse. You may be dealing as well with an Aquarius. There's a focus of, I'm getting it as like what actions we want to take on, and yet again, it's like I want to sort of set the stage for that first strategically, and this energy came through for Pisces as well. Okay, now Sagittarius, there is a focus on how we move forward in a way that I'm hearing specifically, again, is strategic, but not determined by way of the strategy that is sort of laid around it. And I just caught sight of, on this board that I have here, I've written fun, imagination, and and you've got the Three of Wands here that's leading into this period for you, Sagittarius. There could be a focus specifically on how is it that I form a certain strategy, or I'm hearing a working strategy that is perhaps strategic, yet again, well researched, well thought out, well planned, but in a way that is not like I'm hearing like spinning a cobweb, whatever that may mean in particular for you. It's like I want in a certain way to feel that I'm coloring in the lines that I'm writing. I'm hearing that I'm setting down, and it's like if you're writing, let's say something, I'm hearing specifically, it's like a manuscript. I'm hearing a manual as well for a number of you. It's like I want to make it. I'm hearing pop. I'm hearing sing for a number of you, and it's like I want there to be a certain also perhaps multi-dimensionality to what it is that I'm creating, what it is that I'm setting, let's say, as I'm hearing standard as well. And it's so interesting, Sagittarius, because the sort of feeling is that whatever it is that you're creating, whatever it is that you're in the process of creating, whatever it is that you may also, I'm hearing, be labeling, specifically what you may be setting yet again, is I'm hearing multi-purpose dynamic truth, whatever that may mean in particular for you. It's like there are so many, it's like, okay, this is my philosophy, and how many I'm hearing rings I'm hearing in that I'm hearing in that I'm hearing circus are there to how it is that I carry my work through itself. And I'm hearing open-ended here with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I'm seeing it as like this is a process that you feel in a certain way. It's like in strategizing whatever it is that I am, I realize that I may want to pick up the pen again and write some more at a certain point in time, and strategizing my work in such a way that leaves room for that principle of growth I'm hearing, and also I'm hearing thought performance, whatever that may be in particular for you. It's like I'm hearing I want to leave enough room in my notebook to be able to sort of squiggle and write on the edges. It's like sometimes I want to write, I'm hearing not just novels, but also I'm getting it as like real life stories. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you. I'm hearing storylines. I'm hearing set, and I'm seeing it as like I'm seeing a notebook with like different sections. Okay, and then I'm hearing routine. I'm hearing again strategic, but then it's like I'm seeing it as like there being a column on the side of this notebook that it's like I want to doodle and I want to sort of complement this. I'm hearing specifically area of expertise with what may feel. I'm hearing also. I'm hearing illusory. I'm hearing imaginative, also almost like spontaneous. Okay, I'm hearing serendipitous. I'm hearing secretive as well. Whatever that may be in particular for you, it's like I want there to be a certain again, it's like almost like a Neptunian feeling to what I'm perhaps speaking about, I'm getting for a number of you, but also setting in a standardized, I'm hearing public way. The Ten of Wands in reverse, the Six of Wands upright. In your near future, Sagittarius, the Ten of Wands sits in reverse, right next to the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Wands upright, and your hopes and your fears, the Five of Wands that you lead out with. Very interesting, because the Five of Wands mirrors the Ten of Wands. 5 have a 10. Both the Wands suit fire energy with the Six of Wands, the 5 and the 6, a sequence. In your hopes and your fears, you have been waiting to make in a certain way. It's like I'm seeing you like dumping over this cup holder that has been holding different sorts of colored pens, and you're like, I've been waiting to take that domino, I'm hearing that dollhouse down. It's like I've been wishing, I'm hearing, to resettle, I'm hearing myself with the many colors, I'm hearing the many assets as well that I feel are relevant to the interface of my performance, to my work. And it's like, if in a certain way I'm seeing you like almost like in this room, Sagittarius, and it's like I'm hearing Pisces here, whatever that may mean in particular for you, perhaps related to the archetype of Pisces in your very own chart, wherever it is that you have Pisces in your very own chart. We've all got Pisces in our chart somewhere, so take it as you will, dear Sagittarius. But I'm seeing it like in this room, and it's almost like I'm seeing it as like having been a dollhouse, and it's like I'm hearing just practicing, I'm hearing just preparing for what I would realize would eventually be the spontaneity of self-expression. And there could be certain factors that have been related to how it is that you've been carrying out your work that you are, I'm getting like reconnecting with, resurfacing with, and I'm seeing it as like you're taking off some sort of costume, Sagittarius, and there is a focus I'm getting on the Hermit card right here. There's a focus on what you are, I'm getting, again, disclosing. I'm hearing airing out the Ace of Cups, okay? Nonetheless, Sagittarius, the Daughter of Swords sits upright just beneath the Devil in reverse, and the High Priestess horizontally laid here. There's a focus, Sagittarius, on communication. I'm hearing on behalf of what has felt to be like a sort of process that is elusive, related again to the Piscean archetype, related to Neptune, the 12th house, related to figures. I'm hearing transfigurations. I'm hearing illusions, whatever that may mean in particular for you. It's like these have been dreams, and how is it that I am? And you got both cards that speak to Pisces here, the High Priestess and the Hangman. How is it that I am in a certain way? It's like I'm hearing speaking on behalf of, okay, what has been, I'm hearing improperly communicated. Take it as you will, whatever that may mean, particularly for you. The Daughter of Cups in reverse, the Five of Swords here, upright. The Lovers and the Emperor here, both in reverse. The Lovers flying into the Emperor, the Lovers is mirroring the Five of Swords. It's like, there has to be, I'm hearing something that is said. I'm hearing also heard of this experience, the Nine of Cups. There could be a focus on him getting strongly entertainment. I'm hearing the entertainment industry, the Father of Swords here in reverse, the Two of Cups upside down. I'm getting, again, someone's preparing. The Mother of Pentacles here in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Eight of Cups upright. There is a focus on assets. I'm hearing specifically what it is that in a certain way we feel is relevant to how we carry our work through, okay? And I'm hearing in cycles. Thank you so much for tuning in, Sagittarius. Love and light to here. Enjoy this period of the 1st to the 31st of the month of August. And thank you all so much for connecting. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your subscriptions. I'm so touched by all of you. Thank you for connecting. I read all of your comments and I'm so touched by all of you. So thank you for connecting and sharing this journey together. And let's see, I've created as well a Twitter account for Alchemy and You, the channel. And if you'd like to get notified of exactly when the videos go live, you can feel free to subscribe via the link in the bio description box below to the YouTube notifications. To get YouTube notifications. And if you'd like to subscribe to the Twitter account to get notified via Twitter as well, and those are, I believe, fairly immediate, then you can feel free to subscribe to the Twitter account. And the handle is Alchemy and You. So feel free to click through there. Dear Sagittarius, okay? Thank you so much again for tuning in. I'm hearing airing out. I'm hearing the love letter, okay? Whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm hearing the membrane of this experience. I'm hearing on an emotional, energetic level. Again, there could be a focus on communication, writing, speaking, also perhaps what is very clearly communicated and perhaps in a public way, and perhaps again related to matters that are, let's say, to be made. I'm hearing physical, also I'm hearing contractual. Okay, thank you so much again for tuning in, Sagittarius. Love and light to you here, and I'll see you soon. Bye.